if the only hope that you have comes from the system of knowledge that is embodied in science and technology, if your only hope comes from that, it's hopeless. The political forces, the economic forces that are trying to stop the healing of Earth are too powerful. No political plan for revolution is practical. But that despair is based on an assumption that I learned in Taiwan when I first got here is not true. And that assumption is that change in the world happens when you exert a force on something. That's what all technology, as we call it, as we know it, technology is based on. And underneath that, it's based on a mythology, a metaphysics that says that the world outside of the human being is random, there's no intelligence, or maybe animals and plants have some intelligence, but that's lesser than humans, that we're the real source of intelligence, and that progress means to impose intelligence onto a world that has none, to bring order to chaos, to domesticate the wild, to clean up all of the messes and make everything orderly. That's progress. And if we can control the DNA in our cells and control all of the molecules and control the neurons in our brain and control the actions of every person in society, then we will have a perfect world. It comes from controlling a world that is random, indifferent, or even hostile to human well-being. So the mythology says that there is no intelligence in the world of its own, that we project meaning onto a world that has none. But this is contrary to what every indigenous culture ever believed. They didn't think human beings were the only beings with consciousness. And you know what? Traditional folk Taoism in Taiwan doesn't believe that either. The gods are everywhere. There's thousands of them, or hundreds anyway, of different gongs, and different Taoist gods. And these are not just imaginary things. They are intimately connected with forces of nature, with places, with human lineages. It is the world of traditional Taoism in Taiwan is a world that's bursting with life. It's bursting with intelligence. The colonial mind says, oh, that's just superstition, and they will grow out of that to become like us. But who's actually backward here? Who is actually ignorant? Are we so sure that your ancestors are the ignorant ones? Why would we be so sure about that? When look at the mess that, for all of its wonders, look at the mess that science and technology have made and the ways of thinking that they are based on. The mindset of control, the mindset of conquest, the mindset of domination. Now, I'm not saying to abandon what we call technology, the technologies of force, but they need to be located in a bigger understanding.